What's up? How you guys doing today? I don't even know if I got my stuff together. So Mike's going to be joining us a little bit later today, or tonight rather. We're going to be talking about counterfeit coins. I got a bunch of counterfeit coins here on the table. Different things that counterfeit that I'm going to be showing you guys. Yes, I kind of messed up. I forgot a scale. But some of these counterfeits you may be able to, I guess you could say, find out just by looking at them. We're going to point out some different characteristics to them. Now, on the table here, one of these silver dollars are real. Yeah, one. I'm not going to tell you which one. I'm just going to point out different things to some of the mistakes and see what we come up with. So let's start off by saying hi to everybody. So start off, we got Against an Army came Friday. What's up, guys? Jerry Parker's here. John Jacob is here. Hi, John. You. Yeah, Mike's at a show in Tampa, in case you guys are wondering. He said he called me just before the show saying he would get here as soon as he could. He's on his way back to the hotel. Frank Mons, what's up, my friend? Hey, there's Coin Crew. I typed something. Kevin Hawthorne, hello. Dan Ing, Amy Harrell, Juan Justo, and I think I'm close to the bottom. I got to be getting close. Tarika's here. Hello. Let's see. Are we down there? Are we down there? Are we there yet? Bill Driscoll, what's up, my friend? So I think we're down at the bottom of the chat. So in case I missed you guys, we got a lot of mods in the chat that'll say hi to you, and we're not trying to be avoiding you or anything, but yeah, I get caught up in my own conversation. It's like I'm talking to myself sometimes, and I don't listen to the chat always. Silver Sleuth, what's up, my friend? So, yeah, silver's been on a little bit of a ride downwards, and gold has still held that 25. I think 2,500 is the new norm per ounce. Right now, we're looking at a spot price of 25.18 ask on Kitco and 28.49. It fell as low as 28, a little below 28, but it was 30 a few weeks ago. So if you guys have any questions, we did pin a comment at the top by Against an Army. Please begin your questions with 3 question marks so they will be noticed easier. And you could also shoot us an email. We do answer emails during the chat if you have a question or something like that. So Wildcards, what's up? So does anybody want to start off about counterfeits? What kind of coins do you think they counterfeit? I mean, seriously. I mean, is it just dollars, just gold, just pennies? What do you think they're counterfeiting in general? Hey, Tom Bullenbach. You didn't miss much, my friend. We just started the intro there. Not much. We just started a couple minutes ago. So Juan Justo says they counterfeit mortgages. That is one of the most counterfeited coins, but we're not asking for the most counterfeited coins. We're just looking for an answer. You know, a 3-word phrase. Tom says the peace dollar. Well, I'm looking more for a 3-word, but I guess that kind of covers it. Anything. Jetmag, yeah. They will counterfeit any kind of coin. All of them, basically, if they think they can make a little bit of money on it. The Henning nickel is a good counterfeit. The difference on the Henning nickel is they forgot to put the large PDRS on the reverse, and that's why they're so easily spotted. Plus, they're not made out of silver either. That's a very popular counterfeit. Another popular counterfeit, if anybody knows about old, is the Omega counterfeits. Some of those 20s got certified. Dar says he got 2 Morgans last year. They're counterfeit. Yeah, Morgans are one of the most heavily counterfeited coins. Again, they a lot of times what they'll try to do when they're counterfeiting is they do one of 2 things. They counterfeit a rare date, or actually one of 3 things. I misspoke. They'll counterfeit maybe a rare date, or they'll counterfeit a high grade, or they'll counterfeit the least expensive thing you'd expect them to counterfeit just to slide a whole lot of them in. It's more of a volume type when they're doing something like that. John Jacob says everything. Here we go. The fake Keith's drawers. Yeah, I keep fakes in my drawers. I do not sell them. My desk drawers. here. Is that properly pronounced? Drawers, I think. I don't know. I'm Southern. I'm living in Michigan and I'm Southern. So I do keep all the counterfeits we get. We don't buy them. We don't sell them. We get all of ours through donation. We've had YouTubers send them to us. We've had people come in and we tell them they're counterfeit, burst their bubble a little bit. And they're like, oh, man, well, what can I do with it? Well, you can't sell it. It's illegal to sell a counterfeit for a profit because then Secret Service, they come a hold of you. It's not illegal to own them. It's just illegal to try to profit or mislead someone saying they are something they're not. We had a fella come in. I was gone. And someone else was running our shop at the time. It was about 10 years ago. Miss Coin Crew had mentioned something of this the other day on IDAS, maybe last week or this week. I don't know. I'm kind of forgetful minded. But she had mentioned something about some counterfeit gold eagles. They were tungsten, gold plated, but as you know, they're going to weigh right. And I got the coin and I look at it and I'm like, that's fake. I didn't have to weigh it. I didn't have to do nothing. So a lot of times you got to use your mind. You got to know what the coins look like, because if you don't know what they look like, you can be taken advantage of. Always buy coins from someone you trust, someone that's reputable. Don't go buying them unless you know what you're doing. Don't go buying coins at a flea market. I've got a stack of dollars here that someone bought. Some of these are in stacks, some of them are not. I got a stack of dollars here that someone bought. And if it's too inexpensive, too good to be true, it probably is. When you can buy dollars right now for $10 a piece, yeah, that's probably too good to be true. Okay, we got a comment here. Any counterfeits I get, I put in a 2x2 labeled copy and not for sale. That's exactly how you should do it. I just put mine in a Ziploc and I keep them in a bag. I got a bunch of Ziplocs here. And I keep them in a bag and I don't sell them. I show people examples if they want to see what some of them look like. But no, you should never try to sell a counterfeit, because that could get in trouble. Now, the Secret Service, they're more into the currency instead of the coin. So sometimes they'll refer, and the Secret Service, believe it or not, has referred to us 3, 4, 5 times about coins. They don't have specialists in the coin field, but they do in the currency, because they're more worried about the paper currency, the new $100 bills and stuff. How they say it, $100 bills, yo. I don't know the phrase, but they're worried about the everyday money getting passed off, and they're always looking for that. But for them to train an entire crew, and I'm not, it would just be too costly when they can just, the counterfeit coins don't come by that often, because a lot of times coin dealers catch them and they pull them. So that is something that happens. Okay, so here we go. I find counterfeit jewelry all the time, Coin Group. If it's precious metal, they counterfeit. Yes, I do get. I turned away some counterfeit jewelry earlier this week. Oh, it's marked 18K. I said, yeah. I said, if I mark myself 18K, does that make me gold? No, it doesn't. People have stamps where they can mark their gold jewelry, and that's something you got to watch out for. So again, if you are looking to buy something of any precious metal, whether it be coins or jewelry, you should definitely buy it from somebody you trust. It's very important. Here's John Jacob. He says, I got some counterfeit New York Yankees toilet paper. Oh, yeah, buddy. That stuff used to be gold about 3, 4 years ago. Stuff was expensive. And here's Against an Army saying they even counterfeit non-precious metals. Yes, they do. They counterfeit 09 SVDBs, 31Ss, pennies, nickels, anything that they think they can make money on. Silver Sleuth says SS should check the Fed for counterfeit. Somebody should. Maybe they're giving out some counterfeit bills. I don't know. The way it spends at the grocery store, you might not think it's real, because you don't get that much anymore. Here we go. They counterfeit shoes, sunglasses, purses, electronics. And talking about counterfeits on the purses, for example, I read an article the other day Does anybody remember the TV series or TV show Sex in the City with Terry Bradshaw, whatever her name was? Um, on the show, her character was something. I don't know. Sarah Jessica Parker, I think, was who it was. Um, she starred in that, and there's this expensive handbag, and they don't make that many of them. And she was pregnant at the time, and she thought she'd get the handbag to cover her belly, and it was a counterfeit handbag they used on the TV show. They'll use them on TV shows a lot, counterfeit items like that, but somehow they get off of those and go somewhere else when they're supposed to go into a storage room for all the props, kind of like we do with our props for our coins. Phones is another thing. Yeah, they counterfeit a lot of stuff. So you guys are probably, if you got any questions, just go ahead and ask. You guys are ready to see some counterfeit coins? I got a whole table full. Probably, I don't know, 20, 30 of them here to go over and let you guys examine them. Okay, Tom Ballenbach says, can the Sigma catch them all? No, it cannot. The Sigma is a good tool, but when you're testing metals or testing anything, you should use more than one test. Like we use a weight, we use a ping, we use our eyesight. It's very important to use different types of testing in order to make sure what you're looking at is good. The Sigma can be fooled. There is such a thing as what they call an XRF, and they make it in a microwave style box, or they do an X ray gun. What it is an X ray that goes all the way through the metal. Now, Sigma will not go all the way through the metal. That is the issue with it. And therefore, that's why it's not $25,000 like a Sigma gun is. They're very expensive. Okay. Hi, I'm new. I enjoy your content. Some really useful information for beginners in this hobby. Thank you, the Westies. Appreciate you subbing the channel and watching. I hope not all my videos are good. I'm just like everybody else. I got good ones, I got bad ones, I got boring ones. But I do try to go live at least once a week here for this talk where you guys can ask questions. So maybe I can help you out there. Traveling for you, the Sigma Pro, yes. No, the Sigma Pro will not X-ray all the way through. It does go a little deeper. Now, what the Sigma Pro does is it measures dimension and everything. But I don't think that goes all the way through, because in order to get to the center, the heart of the coin, you got to X-ray. Otherwise, you're not going to be able to. You got to be like Superman, be able to see through it. And the X-ray, the Sigma Pro is only testing it. It's putting a current through it, but it might not go all the way through. So the best way to be 100%, if you want to make sure that what is in your coin, now an XRF will sit there. It will not only tell you what it is, it tests this for hundreds of different metals, and it will tell you what percentage of each metal is in it. So that's pretty cool. Refiners use an XRF machine. They're about 8 inches tall. The smaller ones are 8 inches tall. It's kind of like a microwave, except squeezed down. And if they are thickly plated, even a Sigma Pro cannot catch them. Okay, so where are we at here? 744. Oh, we're up again. What happens when you accidentally buy a fake coin? Does a business insurance cover the loss? I've never turned one in, because it's usually when you buy a fake coin, it's not expensive enough to turn in, because usually got 1,000, 2,000, sometimes a 5,000 deductible, depending on what type of insurance plan you got. I mean, even an ounce of gold may not be worth turning into the insurance company. It's like it's kind of like getting a speeding ticket, right? You get a speeding ticket, your insurance goes up 50 to $100 a month. So if you turn in a claim to your insurance company, your insurance is going to go up. So sometimes it might not be worth it. So usually the hit is not that bad, and most coin shops will take the hit, because we don't want our insurances to go up. That can get very expensive in the long term. Okay, so are you guys ready to look at some coins? I got a stack full of coins here. I kind of want to look at coins. I like looking at coins. I even got my glasses so I can look at coins. I can look at the chat while I'm doing this, so if you guys do have questions, here it is. This is what I meant to hit. 2,500 for gold. Ouch. Yes, that's Tom. I think that's going to be the new norm. It's just my opinion. I'm just a guy. I don't know. I'm not an analyst. I couldn't tell you for certain. However, I think a lot of people are feeling good about that price. A lot of people are saying it's going to go up from here. Ain't that the truth, Keith? Yeah, I guess. I don't know if you're talking about the Sigma Pro or the gold. Either way, yeah. Fake coins. And Tyran Belmer says, good evening, all. Question. Have you ever seen fake Engelhard bar around? Yes, I have. I don't know where it went to. I had one bar come across. Um, but I haven't, no, just one. I mean, and when you talk about me being in this business for many years, I mean, decades, 1975, I started collecting. I was just a wee little kid. And then I became a dealer in 82, which is, I was about 15, going to flea markets and stuff. I was more of a set up at flea market dealer. But I built a reputation over the years and it went from there. Okay, and Silver Salute says, I agree. High 2400s will linger until February. It's quite possible. It's quite possible it could linger around here. But I think if we can break 2550, I think it'll shoot up to 26 pretty simple. It's just a matter of breaking it and holding it there for a session or two. So anyway, let's look at some coins. Mike's still not here yet, but he said he's going to try to make it. He says, start the show without me. So I did. So we're going to turn this camera off a minute so you don't see the camera going all over the place. And we're going to turn back on that quick. I still didn't get it right. I'm terrible, aren't I? There we go. What is this? Oh, no. Okay, there it is. All right, so what we got here, whole bunch of counterfeits. One coin is good. Now we're going to show you something simple. I'm not even sure what these are. Someone tried to pass these off. Like I said, I made a faux pas. I didn't remember to bring a scale. Indivisible Man says, so what do you do with the counterfeit coins after you acquire? I keep them. I put them in my desk drawer. I don't sell them. I will show them to people. Now, you can definitely see these are not gold. They're not as heavy as gold. They're close to the right color, a little bit too shiny, more brassy than gold. But what you're noticing is on the edge, you can see it kind of coming off there. It's coming off. The gold is coming off. But even if it's not coming off, what you're looking at is it's like a plating. It looks like a plating, like it's you know that magic shell, that chocolate coating you put on your ice cream, and it just kind of goes. It just kind of flows over and then it hardens. That's a lot of times what some gold plated coins will look like. Not all of them will look like that, but some of them will look like it's just like someone threw some magic shell gold on there and that's what became of it. So these four are, I think they're ancient Roman, I believe, but they're kind of hard to see in the camera. Let's see if we can. Oh, she says we can put them under the scope. She's going to try to get the scope working. Scope's right here. I don't know how to do it. We're going to try to get this scope on for you guys. Okay, so she says click to the scope. Okay. Digital microscope. Oh, well, it did. It was on a second ago, and then you unplugged it. Okay, we're operating on black screen now.
I'll put something under it. It is black.
Oh yeah, there you go.
It's gonna be black unless you put something under it.
Okay, let's move it up a little because we don't have to be that close.
So you can see it clearer.
How do I focus? Okay, here we go. See, now this here coin, this is an ancient Roman coin, or it's not ancient Roman. And what you notice here about this coin is, as I said, there's kind of a flow on it to where it's like a magic shell, like someone just poured the gold on top. A lot of times, that's what you'll see with some counterfeit coins. And we have a smaller one here as well. I don't know if that's enough light for you guys. Hey, 949, what's up? Again, with these, you're looking at the edges, the gold is coming off. You can actually see where this one has a line going through it. So these aren't too good here. And here's one. Look at this. This is a counterfeit. Now, with this particular one, what we're looking at is it's a Carson City. This one is close to weighing right, but I didn't send it to the graders because I think it's a counterfeit. It's a little bit too light. I wish I would have brought the scale. But the problem is when you're looking around the stars, the denticles near the stars seem a little off. The color is more off than anything. Right here by the E in E pluribus unum, it doesn't quite look right. What's up, teacher? How are you? But Carson Cities are one of the more faked Morgan dollars. The color on this one is just off to me. Let's see if we can't get a different picture here. Is that the right one? No? Yeah. So this one, I caught it by color, and it's half a gram light, and it is an 85cc. So we're going to go to another one. Now this one I actually bought, and I got stung on it. I bought this about 8 years ago. Now, I did this drill, I did this mark, and I even did this cut. But take aside, don't look at the hole, don't look at the color. It's just a pretty good. It's a pretty good fake. Now, that's a problem you have. Since I've had this, what I've noticed is the more I touch it, the more it just starts wearing off. It's a good copy, but it has been plated. It's a plated coin. Too good. This particular coin, I paid like $150 for it. That's right. Yep, $150. And I'm like, oh wow, that's a good coin. It's worth like 2.25. I'll give you 150. I thought I was getting a great deal. Well, that's when I wasn't so wise. Maybe it was about 10 years. Yeah, probably about 10 years ago I got it. But I've learned to inspect my coins a little better. And since then, we have pinged it. It's wrong. We've cut it. We dared not send it to the graders because, if you're not 100% certain, and this one is brass on the inside. The M looks wonky. Yeah, the M on it does look kind of funny. It doesn't look proper. If you'll notice on the U side of the M, it looks like it's almost not there. And I don't think the 91S is like that. But anyway, I just drilled it. I held my finger there, took a little drill to it, just like this. I held it just like that. And I just, boom, like, oh, hell no. Yeah, it's brass, silver coated. Sometimes silver coating can really jump at you, and sometimes it doesn't. Now, when you ping these things, try to get a piece of metal, or a harder pen. Oh, there goes Angel's turd on the ground. You can hear that. That is not silver. Now we're going to grab the real one. Much better sound. So that's and then we have a proof one right here. This is a proof, supposed to have been a silver eagle. Let's try to get it. There we go. This is supposed to be a silver eagle. It's in a cap. Now, this one, the letters are too squared. This is something, when you buy a coin, what you want to do is you want to look at one you already have. If, like I said, try to buy from people you know. But if you by chance are buying a coin, compare it to one you have if you don't know the people. These letters are too squared. A lot of times on a real coin, it'll be more of a kind of rounded on top because the die continually hits the coin blanks. And as it does that, it kind of wears out and the letters start to get more rounded. Even on for a proof, it's too flat on top of the letters. And this here is a 2023. You see the date on it? 2023. So what's wrong with that picture? I mean, seriously, what do you guys understand what's wrong with this 2023 proof silver eagle fake? What's wrong with this? And this is where knowing your coins comes in at. Yeah, wrong eagle on the back. Wrong eagle, not the chopped wing. This is the heraldic eagle. And these did not go on silver eagles after the second half of 2021. So something like this, you would know, hey, this is not real. Now, sometimes some dealers don't all, or I'm sorry, not all dealers are as thorough about checking their coins as I am. I'm real animate about checking coins after I buy them. So I'm really, really, I guess you could say, I inspect it. There's no doubt about it. Now, some coins, now I don't know if this is the one. This is a uncirculated 2021. So this could have either or after reverse, type 1 or 2. So this is okay with the type of reverse on it. However, yeah, silver shocker, it should be a type 1, not or 2, not type 1. Well, this one, I have one that actually says copy on it. I don't know why this has got a shadow on it. Oh, that's just dirt on the coin. I'm like, man, there's like a shadow on it right here and here. That's just dirt on the coin. That's not. So this is not the one that says copy. Sometimes they give themselves away and they will sit there and say copy or fake right on the coin. This one here does not say it on the reverse. On the obverse, either. So a lot of times when you get these, they'll say the copy on them, but this one does not. I do not know if I have any that say copy. I probably do, just not this one. Let's, yeah, the proof didn't say it either. Now, here's one that most people won't think of because most people don't see them. Now, with this one, we're looking at something a little different, something a lot of people don't see. Now, when they strike, I said they strike the blank several times to get that, strike on there, that image on there. And sometimes the letters and the edge of the image may be rounded a little. So it's not like squared up where it's just like a high relief style coin. So this particular one, a lot of people won't see it. Okay, and see the lettering on the "In God We Trust" is wrong. But this one, the back looks kind of okay. Not really sure about it. After I buy them, I keep them. I do not. But the problem with this one is, as I said, yeah, Eagle looks too cartoonish. Well, what's wrong with this, besides that too cartoonish of an eagle, is the image is too mushy. The image should still be sharp, even if it's not crisp. You go to the obverse, it's like everything's like mushed together, like someone took their hand and then pressed on top of it after they struck the coin. So Rockzilla says yes, not even if it's down, you should still have a sharp image, but a wore down image. It shouldn't be mushy. Coin Crew, how would you tell if your 21p Wheatie isn't real? Oh man, wrong. Wrong, JJ, wrong. You put them question marks there, so I had to sit there and link on it. Okay, now this one here, we have another Silver Eagle. This one is a little different. It's a lot better shape. I can turn the light up on it. Where's the light at? Oh, look at that. There we go. Now this one is a giveaway. There we go. We got better light now. This one, if you don't know it's fake, you shouldn't be buying coins. I'm just being serious. If you don't know this is a fake copy, you shouldn't be buying coins. And the reason why I say that is because right here, it not only tells you it's a fake, it tells you it's a copy, a fake copy. So that is the good thing, like the pocket pinger people. He's a great guy. He gives us some stuff every once in a while when we do pingers, and sometimes we'll give those coins away with them so people can tell a fake. But the only way I give a counterfeit away is just this. It actually has to say fake on it. That's what's like. I wonder if that's fake. That is fake. Fake copy stamp. Yeah, so look for these. Know your image, know your coins when you buy them. Now, they can even counterfeit a coin in a holder, whether it be a PCGS holder or a NGC holder. Those can be counterfeited. Now, I want to show you something. Okay, here's a quick one here. Yeah, that's fake. It doesn't sound right. It doesn't ping right. And this puts new definition of the word a mushy fake. First rare coin ever bought was about 50 years ago, 14D fake. Now, on your 14D, I don't have a counterfeit one here, but on that particular coin, yeah, this one's just totally mushed out. On that particular coin, what you're going to have to do is make sure the 1 and the second 4 are properly spaced. A lot of times what happens is they will carve off part of the first 4 to make it a 1 from the 1944D. Another trick on the 14D to tell, look under the shoulder, because from 1909 to 18, there is no VDB initials under the shoulder. So on a counterfeit one, you will see either the VDB under the bust, right about the 7 o'clock hour under the bust, right near the rim, or you will sit there and see it scratched where it was. So definitely keep an eye out. That is a heavily counterfeit coin. Here we go again. Please begin questions with 3 question marks so we can see them. I've seen cuds look bad. I know, right? Some of them, they get pretty bad. Some of them get pretty bad. Now, here's one. somebody sent this, not me, somebody else. They sent this to Annex. It's not genuine, struck copy Annex. Now I didn't even. Someone donated this to us. As I said, all of our coins get donated. This is an S mint mark. Can anybody tell me what's wrong with this? Weight feels close. Is there anything wrong with the teeth on the coin? You Know Better was about 10, 12 years old. It does look a little thick. It does look a little thick. And what they'll do sometimes is here's one that's better. What they'll do sometimes is they'll make them thicker so they hit the weight. They'll make them thicker so they hit the weight. This one, not a bad looking copy. Little funny looking on the front, but not as bad as some of them. This one could fool a lot of people. And as far as the arrows, Silver Shocker says arrow fletchlings look weird. So yeah, the arrow tips look a little long to me. But what I noticed right off the bat was the thickness, but I'm sure Annex noticed something else. Now here's one. I don't know if you guys are going to be able to figure this one out. Two of them. There's two coins here. One's a 1920. One's a 37S. The other's a 20S. So what do you think is wrong with these coins? These two coins. Does anybody have any idea? Give you guys an opportunity to say. They have not been cleaned, Cassie. Flip them on the other sides. Date does look slightly off. Letters look a little thin up at the top. United States of America. They look thinner than normal. But that was not the thing that got me. The guy brought these in, four of them. I don't know where the other two are. Oh, they're right here. Brought four of them in. The guy brought in four of these boobies. And he had a whole bunch of other coins with it. And at the time, I said, we're paying, what was it? I think we was paying $12 a half. And I didn't know these really nice ones were in there. I said, because he just had it mixed in with the rest. I said, oh, these are a lot nicer. How'd you get a hold of these? Oh, they're just all in a bucket. And you know, any coin dealer or collector rather is not going to put a super nice coin in with everything else. They're going to put them in a holder. Look at that, 1919. So my first suspect was the way they were brought to me. My second suspect was they're too good to be true. And my other one was, remember I showed a coin earlier, a 1991, 1891S. This coin here. This coin looked exactly like these coins when I first got it. It's gotten dingy because I've sat there and handled it and stuff. But the color is just the same. And I wasn't about to make that mistake again. We did buy all of his coins. But in his coins, again, was another coin. And this was the fifth coin of his. These four were too good to be true. That's what was wrong with them. They were too good. Too good to be true. So he gave them to us. I said, you can take them back, but if you go try to sell them to somebody else, you're going to get in trouble with the law. He had this one in there. Or was it this one? It was one of these two. I don't remember which one. It was one of these two. Well, these are both almost the same. Well, this one's kind of beat up. I don't think it was that one. I think it was the other one. So it was this one. Now, this one here, again, if you got any questions about any of these coins I'm showing you, this is a 1933. This one sounds like lead. Sounds just like lead almost. The other one. Well, that's a little bit brassy underneath it. Yeah, that one. This one's kind of brassy, and that one is like a lead coin. It's like lead. Now, I was talking about people counterfeit everything, right? People counterfeit just about any kind of coin they want. This is one that got over on us. 43 likes and more watching. What's up with that, says Amy. Look at this. She's like, what's up with that? Only 43 likes. Did I like myself? I don't know. Looks like I liked myself. Yeah, I liked myself. So, as I was saying, they, where we at? Okay, why are Morgan's piece more popular than earlier American silver dollars? Why do Americans always focus on Morgan and Peace instead of cat bust, flowing hair, etc.? I would imagine that's cost because the Morgan and Peace dollars are a lot more affordable. Now, I showed you this one earlier. This coin earlier. This coin, a real coin, is $350 north. $350 just to start off. Whereas you can get something like if it's a real coin, that is. Whereas you can get something like this, if it's a real coin, for 30, 35 and up. So that's why people focus on the Morgans and Peace. That would be my guess. And you just can't afford an uncirculated seated dollar, thousands and thousands of dollars, where you can get you a really, really nice Morgan for less than $100. And trade dollars are the same way. As you can see here, John Jacob says trade dollars aren't cheap. So I was talking a minute ago about they counterfeit everything. It doesn't have to be inexpensive coins. Look at that. We bought a bunch of Mercury dimes, and I'm not going to say who besides me, member of Coin Crew, bought this. No, I probably bought it. I don't know. It's got a hole in it for one thing. But again, it's like that $half. It's kind of a leadish coin. You don't see someone drilled a hole through, and you cannot see the color of the silver. Usually, silver is a little bit brighter. If you would have drilled in this, you would have had a different color inside that hole. So this was more of they did it for a volume type deal. So if they could get, these are at the time somewhere between $1 and $2 when they sold it to us. We paid. Don't know exactly what it was. It's been a while. But if you can sell 1,000 of these, throw them in with other dimes, you can have a lot of money. And that's one of the reasons why they fake them. Another coin they fake too is the 22 plain cent. I don't have one here. I don't have a fake one. I don't have a real one. I do have a 22, but it's not here. What they do with that one is they will shave off the mint mark. So that you want to be cautious of. Use a microscope. Use something bigger than a 10 power. Now this was sent to us. How do we do this? Here it is. This was sent to us by a YouTuber. Gold Maple says, why do American coin dealers always charge you more for American bullion coins or offer you more than foreign world coins? Are you guys biased towards foreigners? No, Gold Maple, it's more of a geological thing. Most Americans would prefer to have something American, so it's a supply and demand issue. So if someone will buy more something at a higher price, then I can afford to pay a higher price for it. It's nothing about being biased or anything. I think it's more of a geological thing. I would imagine now over in Europe, the best selling silver coin, believe it or not, the Philharmonic. You can't hardly sell a Philharmonic here, but over there, it outsells every silver coin. I mean, and it outsells it by a lot. Why do some of you guys shun Chinese silver pandas or hate monarchy kings, queens coins? I don't hate monarchy kings or queen coins. I have no problem with that. And the reason why some people shun the pandas is exactly what we're going over here. There's a lot of counterfeits out there in China, and I don't mean to talk bad about a country, but dude, they even try to steal copyrighted software and stuff from people. So that's something you have to look out for. What's up, Silver Oceans? How are you, my friend? So with this one, this was donated to us. He sent it to us. We made a video on it. Johnny T, the Turdmeister himself. Now, does anybody see what's wrong with this on the front side? Do you have any idea what's wrong with the front side? And then we're going to flip it on the reverse in just a second. What are you seeing with it? Well, so Mike's here.
Yeah, I made it. Sorry.
So what you're seeing on this particular coin is the
Color don't even look
gold.
right.
What's that now, bro?
Color don't even look right.
The color doesn't look right.
Africa
Well, there's
is
not going to be a
right.
date on there.
South Africa.
Dates
look
on
at
this
Africa.
side.
Yep.
The
But look,
details
Go ahead.
on the tail. The details on the tail are they're too refined, so to speak. But mostly, the easiest way is the shine of the coin and the fact that it's starting to fade. But yeah. Now tell me what this sounds like to you. This is me pinging it.
There you go.
That's gold. Or I'm sorry, that's not gold.
That's not gold, dude.
That's not gold. Okay,
But
so
look
we're
at
going to
look
show
at the
you
way they
one more,
spelled
and then we're
Africa.
going to get up and talk with Mike a little bit more about counterfeits. I wanted to show you this one. See what you guys think about it. Can you tell if anything's wrong with this coin?
I see a few things.
You better double look. Remember, guys, now one of these coins that I'm going to show
I see
you
a few
or have
things wrong
showed
with
you
it.
is real.
I see
I
a few
point out
things wrong with it.
everything on these coins, but one of these coins that I showed you was real.
Do you want me to tell you what's wrong with it?
I would like to hear this, my bro.
You haven't sent it to me yet. Guys, that one's real.
Okay, yes, this one is a real one. This is the real dollar.
But that's what's
As a
wrong
matter
with
of
it. He
fact,
has
if
not
any of
gave
you
it to
have
me
watched,
yet. That's what the problem is.
Gold Maple says looks too smooth. Juan says looks real. Not in my finger, says Dave. So a lot of you guys realize that this is the real one. Now, if you watch Mrs. Coin Cruise live sometime, this is the $1 that's always here. We use it to show you as an example. And she'll sit here and she'll use it for video sometimes. She'll put it on this little tray
Well, are
thing.
you going to do the little ping test on it?
Yeah, let's ping it.
There it is. Sounds sweet.
And remember when I pinged one, I said, here's a fake one. And I pinged the fake one. I said, now here's a real one.
That's what you want to hear.
So she'll have this sitting in this little carry thing, and she'll twist it around for you guys to see it. So this is a real one. Sounds right, says one. Yeah, I noticed a couple of you guys were sitting there looking at
Well,
them.
I told you what was wrong with it. It's you haven't shipped it to me yet. That's the problem with it.
Yeah, I see that.
You notice I spotted that real quick.
Yeah, I seen that too.
There we go. I got to lean back a little bit in this chair to get a perfect
Well,
camera.
let's see if we can't get a different camera up here.
Guys,
I'm
I'm
right
at the
camera.
hotel.
Oh,
right
no green screen.
I'm sorry. I was a little late.
You see how she did that?
I was a bit,
All right, we're ready, bro. Let's do it.
Anyway,
We got 7 minutes. We'll stay a little longer if Mike wants. It's up to him.
that's up to you guys. I mean, I am very sorry that I'm late. I did tell my brother I would be here. Unfortunately, I got here and we met with the New Zealand Mint and a few other people. It's not even set up today. I had a few calls. Hey, are you here? And I said, yep, I'm in Tampa.
Now, these dollars here are the ones that I told you a guy bought on eBay. He bought 40 of them. 40 of them. Not only did they charge him $399.
Did they come in them nice 2x2s?
Yes.
Well, at least you got something real out of it.
They came in the 2x2s.
Well, like I said, at least he got something real out of it. He got cardboard and staples.
Yeah, he paid $399.
Ouch,
And he had to pay $20 shipping. And he got 40 of them. So
wow.
As with the gold, I do not see an email from Juan. I keep seeing email Juan. I don't see Juan.
So what did eBay do about that?
I don't know. YouTube Lottie.
Guys, it's like 95 degrees outside here. So excuse me if I look like I'm beating a little bit on my head because I rushed to get over here to the hotel. I did not wait for the Uber. I was about a half a mile away. So I got over here just so I could be on there and help you guys.
So that's what we're looking at. A whole bunch of counterfeits here, guys.
And guys, I did bring my counterfeit coins with me, but the bad part I put it in my box that I bring to the show. It's sitting in security, locked up.
Yeah.
Sorry about that.
Here's a whole stack of counterfeits. Again, what you're seeing a lot, the biggest, I guess I could say the biggest takeaway that you would want to be looking out for, the biggest takeaway I can say is if it doesn't look right, don't risk it. I do that with gold. If gold doesn't sound right, gold doesn't look right, I don't buy it. It's not worth risking your money for that possible great deal
Right.
because, guys, they will counterfeit everything.
Yes, they would.
True.
And guys, just a minute, Keith. I am sorry that I was a little bit late, but I want to say hi to everybody. And if Keith wants to, yeah, we can run another 10 minutes or something.
Oh, no, we're going to run 5 hours, man.
I got to get up in the morning, man. I got to be over there by 6:30.
And the people in Florida are saying, "Yeah, let's go for 5 hours, and then we can go to Mike's table tomorrow, and he'll sell everything cheap because he won't be having enough sleep."
You're probably right. You're probably right. But I'll be awake by the time they let the public in. Because I'll take
Inkman says, should have known something was wrong if 40 Morgans was only 300. It was $399. That alone screams fake to me. Not everybody understands that coins have a minimum price that people will sell them for,
Yeah,
especially if the person is
you got about
continually
$22
selling
melt
coins.
there. You got about
What's that?
$22 melt there. You times that by 40. Yeah, he's right. You should have done the math
Someone
just on the silver.
someone wouldn't sit there if they were going to sell them in a lot of 40. They would have done some homework. Hey, 40 pieces, I want to see what I can get, and they would not have done that. Now they may have started a bid off if it was real at $399, but this was a buy it now.
Yeah,
I
that's
told
not
him to
that.
send them back. He didn't.
You can guarantee that it's not going to be straight up.
Okay, Gold Maple says, how do you know it doesn't look right? I picked up a Morgan dollar at a pawn shop, thought it was genuine, later heard it was a fake. Take your phone. Here's one of the easiest ways. Get your phone. There's an app on your phone. It's the ping tester right here. Right here, the pinger. It just looks like
Yep.
that. Well, I've got a green screen on, so you might not see it right.
I
Let me
seen
turn
it.
the green screen. No, I mean, I'm going to turn the green screen off for just a second so
Okay.
we can show you guys. Right here, it says ping coin right here.
Yeah. I don't have that app.
Oops. Anyway, and then you ping it when it starts, and that's something you can do real easy, no problem whatsoever. Wham, bam, thank you. And that's the easiest way. Or carry pocket scale. That's another way. A silver dollar weighs 26.73 grams. So it may be off a little. That's another way you can do. Inkman
That's a
says
brand,
still
but
400
that's a
bucks.
brand new
Morgan
app.
says to me
That
20
ping
bucks a
test.
coin for Morgan. Yeah, 20 bucks is way too cheap in today's market.
Yep.
Considering they could have went to a coin shop and got 25 plus. So if someone is selling them less than a cheapskate pawn, a pawn shop might not give that, but a cheapy dealer trying to rip somebody off and only pay 25 or 20 for them, yeah, there's something wrong. You can go to
No,
just about
25 is
any
a fair price if they're just calls.
What's that?
If they're just calls, 25 is a fair price.
Yeah, but
Pay
some of these aren't
$30.
just calls. These are above
No.
calls.
No, I know,
Um,
but the thing is, Morgan dollars right now in the market, you can buy calls for around 28. So dealer should give you 25. So he needs to make something to keep his lights on. A little bit better, you're going to go up in numbers. I mean, silver dollars. The thing is, you're not going to buy silver dollars for just silver.
No, you won't. Dealers pay
They're
over
up
silver for
22.
silver dollars.
Check it out.
Okay, tongue tied here. No pawn shop lost 100,000 from fake Chinese trade dollars. Lost his entire business. I won't buy anything like that if I'm not 100% sure. They better hide really well. Yeah, that's the thing. A lot of people they get them really good. They make really good counterfeits. Oh, there's my camera. I accidentally hit my camera. Sorry about that, guys.
Oh, excuse me.
Quit.
Got him, guys.
Yeah, you see that? I got off the camera for that one.
Hey, we was at a restaurant like bar today, and
Yeah.
it was so funny. This guy singing, all right, singer, not something I would throw money at or anything. His backup singer's over there yawning while he's singing.
Is,
So I wasn't the only one felt like his music was not the one to pick me up. When you got your backup singer yawning, you got a problem.
maybe he should have been singing some George Michael. Wake me up before
Yeah,
you go.
wake
And
me
sing
up
it
for
real
a
loud.
go-go,
Just put the speaker right by the guy yawning's head or something. Yeah.
right? Let's see if I,
Yawning's contagious, man.
hey, there we go. We do got some light in here. There we go.
Well,
Felt like
light's behind your head.
huh?
Light's behind your head.
Oh, I got
No, right here
another
to the
over
side
here.
behind your head. Scoot your head over a little. The other
Oh,
way.
watch it.
Towards the curtain.
See how dark
No,
it's
that
at?
light behind you.
Oh, what about it?
That's what I said. Move over a little.
I can't.
Yeah, see, then you can be glowing like an angel.
Oh, okay. Here. Well, let me get over it. There you go. How's that?
Okay, here Silver Ocean says Morgans can be tough to authenticate just based on the look. Sometimes the denticles, I think is what he wants to say, are off. But the ping test, caliper measurements, and weight go a long way. Yeah, do just a basic test. Have you a pocket scale? Do the ping test. If you don't know the sound, get the app that I just showed you. You can just
That's
type
still.
in your App Store
I'm not
or
sold
Google
on
Play.
that new app.
You can type in the App Store or Google Play Store, depending on whether you have an iPhone or an Android, and just
I'm
type
not
in
sold on that
ping
one.
tester and something will come up. So yeah, it goes a long way just having a couple of things to test with, a couple of different. Those are things that you can do really quick. Pocket scale, they're small; they'll fit right in your front pocket. We just bought a new scale, and it's huge, man. Well, it's not huge, but it's a 5,000 grammer. We just bought a big one, so I can throw some 100-ounce bricks on there.
Yeah. See, if you got a metal plate scale, guess what? You can do the ping test on it. Just let it drop on there.
Mm-hmm. There's all kinds of
I
ways to
carry.
tell.
I carry that.
Magnets are another cheap way too. That is
I
one of the
carry
quick.
that to the show with me. A little small metal plate. And I do that sometimes.
I don't. If I would have thought, I would have grabbed a a magnet off the refrigerator and faced these and just went across them and seen what happened. I know some of
Well, there's
these
some
are
of them that are
magnetic.
made out of nickel and stuff, so they do not stick to the magnet. That's what you got to watch. That ain't 100%.
Teacher 1388, thanks for the comment. Thanks for the support, my friend. He goes, why does Facebook allow these fakes, mint, or China fake coins? Why do they allow them? What do you think, bro?
Well, they're they are not responsible for them selling the fake coins. They don't know that they're fake. They're not, you know. But I think they should, when they start getting complaints, then I think they should investigate it and maybe
Yeah.
remove them from the program. As
Or
far,
block the user's account.
yeah, because that's what they should do. But there are always going to be guys getting up there doing this, Facebook, YouTube, and everywhere. So but guys, put your complaints in directly to them. Eventually, they got to answer.
It's important, but do remember when you get one guy blocked, another guy's going to pop up.
That's
So
right.
again, my recommendation: buy off somebody you know. I mean, a lot of you guys know me, Mike, even Silver Oceans or one of the other guys on YouTube. You guys know us. We got more than just trying to make money. We got a reputation to uphold too. One of
Yeah,
my biggest reputations that I worry about all the time
you got
is I
to.
worry about keeping my
Even here,
image up as
in
a coin
Florida,
dealer.
there is really good dealers, and if you got that are honest guys that I know, if you guys want to be sent to a good dealer, call me or call Keith. I mean, Keith will get a hold of me. We're
There are
actually the dealers in your location. I do shows all over the United States, and I do this because I like to know where the honest people are.
now there are there are clubs and organizations out there that if you're not an upstanding dealer, you can get your membership revoked. And some of these memberships are very beneficial to have. I have lifetime memberships in a lot of
Yeah,
clubs like that.
if you get a club member that sold you fake coins, 90% of the time he's going to pull back real quick and give you your money back. If you don't, report him to the club and let the club
That's
take
right.
it. They do get in these clubs sometimes too, and as long as they think they got a sucker, they're going to keep feeding
What's
them.
what says you should do 3 basic tests: weight, magnet test, and acid test. You can't always do the acid test. You don't want to carry a little bottle of acid around.
Well,
Weight,
the problem is
magnet, and ping would
the
work
acid
on the
test
go.
is going to, if I put 10% silver on that, it will pass that acid test. You got to cut into it if you're going to do the acid test. At that time, if it's real, you ruin the coin. So acid test, I would throw out the window for something like that.
Okay, there's a link up there for Silver Oceans Against an Army. Put it up. Thank you, Against an Army. Appreciate it. So if you guys want to check him out, I've known him for a few years. He's a really good guy. And see what else. I just seen another comment and I lost it. Lost it. Oh, where's it at? There you go. I've never gotten a fake coin from Coin Crew. And Mike is the same way. You'll never get a fake one. Him and I both do several tests on our coins. And if by chance we acquired a fake coin, it's going in a drawer, a box, it's getting put up. It's not getting resold. Sometimes if it does say fake, we may give it away to someone as a gift or a learning example. We usually give them away to people that are trying to teach other people stuff. But we never get rid of one that's not marked as a fake or copy. So there's that. Traveling for you. Hello, hello, hello. Thanks again for the additional comment. With the Sigma Pro, the weight and the dimensions on top of what else it does, it's pretty hard to fool. No, it's not.
Nope.
Nope. It does not x-ray through the coin, the bar. Yes, it is hard to fool. It's pretty hard, but it can be done. And the more advanced AI gets and computers and technology and everything, these guys are going to be able to even fool that one. The only way to really know what's in a coin is to x-ray it and look inside the coin. Hence, that's where the XRF gun or XRF machine comes in at. And they are, you got an XRF gun, don't you, Mike?
Huh?
Do you have an
No,
XRF gun?
we don't. We do not. We got one coming though.
They're what, 20, 25,000 for the gun?
They're over 20,000. Yes, they're
And
expensive.
those x-ray through it.
But
Now
I
they
do,
are a lot of guys,
I
they'll
do
put,
so much. I have to have it.
they'll be like this, they'll be like all the way away from it and stuff because it's dangerous. It's a dangerous piece of
We
equipment.
do
That's why
have
one of the
one.
reasons
We have one here at the show with us right now that we're going to be using this weekend.
There are not enough resources for Facebook, eBay, whatnot to have to be self-monitored. No, they could not self-monitor everything. That's the problem with that. You need something. I hate to say it, and I'm coming right back to YouTube. YouTube community polices itself. If there's somebody out here trying to pass off fake stuff, somebody else is talking about him and say, "Hey, watch this guy, watch this guy." So YouTube is a little bit better. It's because we're doing it. YouTube itself is not policing YouTube for fake coins. All the people making videos, all the people sitting there, talking to each other. That is how YouTube gets policed.
Right.
Will you guys? We're not going to answer that one. Don't do political. I bet 90% of us has some kind of fake without knowing it. Yeah, a lot of guys could have them without knowing them. There's no doubt about it.
We do know it. We got a bunch of them.
Yeah, we know we got some.
I had a poor
Here
guy
we go.
that went to Mexico, and I winded up.
Robert Pinto says, "I regret buying a Sigma. It's an additional tool. I don't regret my Sigma, but I know I can't use it alone."
What kind of Sigma does he got?
He's probably got a regular signal like I do. I'm not. I
Oh,
don't
he's
have
got
the
the big
Pro.
one. You got the big one.
Yeah, I got the big one.
Yeah, I regret you guys buying that too.
You regretted buying the bigger one?
No, I regret you guys buying it.
Hey, didn't you sell it to me, man?
Yep, but that's the point.
See that shit? Look the way he treats a little brother. You know, my birthday, Christmas, or something's coming up. I always wanted a Pro for my birthday. And if that's wrong, just go ahead and grab me an XRF gun, wrap it up nice and tight, and boom, send it to
Hey,
little brother.
you got it. It's on. It's in the mail. I'm going to send you a photocopy of mine.
There you go. So, guys, anybody got any more questions about counterfeit coins? Oh, here we go. We got Juan Justo. We just got his email in. Okay, so we're going to look at this. Sorry about that. I just looked over at the email and seen it. Where do we go?
Oh, that's fine. Put it up
Share
real quick.
screen. Is this fake? Share. So we're going to make this big all by itself, and we're going to increase the size of it. It looks like the wings. Maybe I'm mistaken, but the tips of the wings. I don't know if you can. You see my hand here?
I
You
can
see
see
me
it.
doing that? It seems like it's too close to the edge.
Can you blow that S up? Can you blow it up on the
That's as
S?
big as it is.
It don't look like that's right.
No, the S doesn't look right. The wingtips look too close. I'm guessing it's a
It
good.
looks like a generic holder.
Well, it does look like a generic holder. Well, it's a PCS, but then again, no, I don't know. It looks like a no. It's not a generic holder. It's not a generic holder.
That's a rattler holder?
Yeah, that's what it looks like. That's a rattler.
The S looks a little funny, but the rest of it don't look too bad.
No, the wings look too close. 89cc was faked like that one time, where the wings were too close.
Yeah, I would have that tested.
I would get it checked out, but I could be mistaken. Other than the wings being too close, it looks good. Because I don't think the wings are meant to touch the denticle.
They're not supposed to, but at the same time, I would test it. I would definitely test it. You can
DCGS
test it without
Rattler.
you can
In
tap
God
them
we trust.
without taking them out of the holder.
No, it looks all right. I'm just questionable about the wings. That's all. That's all I'm questionable
I would
about.
get it tested. I think that might pass as a real one. I think it looks real enough to me.
Yeah.
I just couldn't see how that's real good.
Well, they're not quite touching. One of the things that I've seen a lot with the fake Morgans is the wingtips will touch or they'll be too far away. These look pretty close, but that was the first thing that drew my attention. Was the wingtips.
Actually, I got 89 Carson City that's going in for grading, and it's
It
AU.
does have a CAC sticker, so there might be a
my
chance it
goodness.
might be real, but
Yeah, CAC, it has to be real.
but someone faked the CAC sticker. You don't know. It other than the wings, it looks good. Mudswat says it feels wrong to me. You can test that on a Sigma or a Sigma Pro. It will test through the holder. That will be a start. A friend of mine inherited about 100 old mint sets. Proof sets, 55 and up, great condition, some good. They want to know best way to sell. Send it to me.
If you don't want to send it to him, just send it to me.
Coin Curious, if he's got 100 of them and they're the old ones with silver, what you're going to worry about is lithium over and over again, or you could just sell them all at one time. A lot of times you'll get a fair offer from a dealer if you have that many of them.
Yep. You can
Okay,
always
here's
call
another
us.
one.
You can always call us.
Is this don't look like the
That looks
same
like the
one.
same one. It is
Yeah,
the
it
same
does.
one. 7118.
What's this on the back? It's somebody else's sticker on it.
Yeah.
That's a different. So what happened was he had one email come, and then the other
Why has he
email.
got two of the same numbers on front of it then?
No. He had sent the email, and I didn't receive it, and then he sent the other one, and they both ended up coming in at the same time.
Okay. All right.
That's my guess. One, I'm just a little skeptical about the wingtips. Maybe get somebody to look to it up close. Sometimes it's hard to tell in a picture, but other than that, it looks good to me. So just be careful. Buy your coins from somebody you know. Mike is closer. That's just wrong.
Thank you, sir. I will take care of it.
Wrong. So
I can take care of it. I'm
I
sorry.
don't know.
man.
What do you guys think? Does it look okay, that Rattler that won? Justo just showed us.
Hey,
Because it's not just Mike and
Juan,
I. I
if
mean, you
it's
guys are
good,
part of the
if it's
conversation
good,
as
I know
well.
a guy that collects rattlers, and he'd be willing to buy that.
What if it's a fake? Would you still be willing to buy it?
Yeah, I actually would, because I've never had a fake rattler before. I collect a
So now
lot of.
Mike is praying that it's fake. He's like, beef.
See, I can put it in my collection, and I can put fake on it. My first fake rattler. My first fake rattler. I would have that in my case.
Sometimes when it comes to testing a coin in a holder, you use the Sigma, or an XRF. And then you scale a regular one that has the same type of holder, and you should be within a gram or so of a different one because all the holders have a tear. Different type of holders have different tears. That's why you want to use the same type of holder holding the same type of coin. Because they've got first generation, second generation, 20 something generation of the PCGS. So you want to make sure that you have the proper holder with the proper size coin.
Right.
So yeah.
Guys, we did get some new stuff in. I'll send Keith some pictures he can show you. I got the Gabriel swords and stuff in this week, and so on and so forth. They're brand new. I got a lot of neat stuff. So, stay tuned because I'm gonna probably send Keith some pics while I'm here. They're getting delivered to me here at the show. So.
I know this isn't quite what you imagine. Something I didn't show is I didn't show them little Chinese fakes because he had said something about those. Let me show them real quick before we get off of here.
Okay. Now I got to call the boss.
Settings. Microscope. So these here, this one looks nickel. Your eyesight is going to be one of your primary assets when it comes to checking out a coin if it's fake or not. Because remember, if it
Is that the double dragon they did that of?
I don't know. No, not the double.
No, that's the one dragon.
It's
They
the
did
fat man.
The double dragon is a rare coin, very expensive.
And this is the fat man here.
Yeah, never common.
And then this one here is. This one is, and a lot of times this one's a little mushy, but a lot of times you'll get a pour, and sometimes pours will look mushy.
That don't even look right.
No, it doesn't. So yeah, there's that. Oops. I don't want to be big. There we go. Yeah, I don't know a lot about the older Chinese coins, but Mrs. Coin Crew does know the Fat Man coin. But she researches that particular one because she had a couple. Someone was foolish enough to send one to Annex, and someone
Right.
was crazy enough to buy a bunch of them for $10. Looks lead. Yeah, one of them did look lead. So, guys, I want to thank everybody for coming in. You're down in Tampa right now, right?
I am in Tampa, Florida. Yes.
And is anybody here is at the chat in the chat is down in Tampa, Florida, or going to the fun show? How long are you going to be there?
It's not the fun show.
Summer fun. Oh, I thought it was summer fun.
No, this is the great. This is a new show this is the first time they put it on.
Okay, it's a new show in Tampa.
Yep.
Oh, yeah, that's right, because the fun show's in Orlando.
Yes. The U.S. Mint is here, guys. Mid America's here. A bunch of other guys.
Not me here.
Yeah.
What's the name of the show?
Oh shoot, Tampa something. Let me look on my phone.
It's in Tampa. Check coinzip.org. I'm sure it's there.
Yes, it is there.
So if you're near Tampa, Florida, and you want to
I'll
go
be
there,
able
Mike's
to
going
tell
to be
you.
there
I
through
can tell you in a second.
Saturday, Friday, Sunday. What?
It ends on Saturday.
Yeah, Juan, when you buy coins, just buy them off somebody reputable. And if you do end up with a fake slab off of a dealer or something, they will, even if they're not a dealer, if you buy off of people that are reputable, they will give you your money back as long as you send them the slab back.
The Great
Yeah.
American Coin and Collectible Show
In Tampa.
in Tampa, Florida. Oh shoot! It don't glow. My lights won't let it show. I'm sorry. Yes.
He's big.
Yes, it's Great American.
Well, guys, I think we're about it for the night. We've been going for about an hour and a half. Presidential debate. I'm not going to get into it, but that's going to be starting up pretty soon, and we want to be off there before that. Don't want to compete with politics. You know how it is. So we don't need to know if you guys are going to watch it or not going to watch it. That's totally your personal prerogative. However, we're going to get off here before they start. So, Mike, you got something you want to say, bro? Say it.
Guys, thank you for coming in again. I am very sorry again that I was a little bit late getting here. Actually, a lot late. But I had a surprise dinner happen, and that's what happened. I told Keith I called him to let him know I was going to be a little late, and I got here as fast as I can. So thank you guys for staying a little longer, listening to us. Again, we really appreciate everybody that came. Hope you guys have a blessed week, and let's talk next Tuesday.
Well, guys, again, thank you for hanging out. Thank you for all the likes, all the shares. I do appreciate you guys hanging out for that first 53 minutes that Mike wasn't here, listening to me and showing
53 minutes. Boy, you had to.
Yeah, I had to get precise, bro.
God, Doug, I was saying.
If he comes up, I go, we still got 7 minutes. But no, the first 3/4 of the show, I want to thank you guys for hanging out and putting up with me. I do want to definitely thank everybody for all the super support, all the comments and emails and everything. And a big thanks to all the mods. They are great.
And by the way, guys, we got a show in November coming up. If you guys are in the Carthage, Missouri area, it is the old Carthage show. Only Mid America took it over. It's now a 2-day show, and we got a lot of new coin dealers coming into this show. So, guys, if you're in that way, come on in, check these guys out. It's going to be a great show. Oh, and Silver Secret will be there. I'm hoping to get Coin Crew there.
Where?
Carthage, Missouri.
What show?
Carthage, Missouri.
What show? He's talking Too Far Show. That's the name of it. Too Far Show. Is it a multi-day show or a single day?
It's a 2-day show.
I might be able to do a 2-day. When is it?
It's the same week as the Norman show.
Dude, we're gonna talk about this. We're gonna end the show. Mike and I are gonna talk about this, and maybe we'll talk about more next week so we can hammer out some details, maybe. I don't know. But guys, again, don't forget about our Sunday Fun Day auction coming up. Try to get some videos out for you this week. As always, no promises, but we got plenty of footage for you to watch if we don't get nothing out. So thanks for all the support, everybody. I really appreciate it. Have a
Thank you.
great night.
Okay.